Hello, Bossy Word. Welcome to Boxing Blog Center. Well, it's fight week, and when it's fight week, you know what already happens. I laugh in Chinese. Demetrius Andrade will be going up against Walter Kautondokwa, on the 20th of this month. That is this upcoming Saturday or Sunday. In over here, it will be a Sunday. In America, Saturday. So, what do I think about the fight? Kautondokwa gave an interview saying that he's going to really surprise Demetrius Andrade, saying that he will knock out Demetrius Andrade. In my opinion, I think Kautondokwa may surprise a lot of people, but I think that Demetrius Andrade, his boxing skills, will be a little bit too much for Kautondokwa. Kautondokwa, not everybody knows him. A lot of so-called boxing analysts don't know him, never heard of him, but I have. Maybe it's because I follow African boxing as well. But you cannot call yourself a boxing analyst when you only know American fighters and British fighters. As a boxing analyst, you've got to know all fighters worldwide. Worldwide. So this guy, what's his name? Boxing ego called an African dude. This guy is nothing but a stupid idiot. You cannot pronounce his name and then you call him an African dude. You should just say Walter. Fighting Walter instead of a Namibian guy, because Africa is not a country but a continent. I think you know this, but you're too dumb to recognize it. Nevertheless, let's get back to the topic. Kautondokwa is a guy who has been working his way up right from he was a very little child. Been through all the struggle. This guy has been doing things that you can never imagine. This guy has been working his way up, fighting for his life. And having to face Demetrius Andrade is a blessing, in my opinion. Demetrius Sanders, I was way up looking for that fight. Looking forward for that fight, like saying that, oh man, I cannot wait for this fight. But Demetrius Sanders got busted for PEDs. He failed a drug test, and in my opinion, should be punished accordingly. But I would have loved to see that fight. Nevertheless, I would have loved to see that fight. That fight would have been amazing. Demetrius Andrade against Demetrius Sanders. But Kautondokwa came into the scene by destiny. This is his destiny. And now he has to take it into his own hands. I like Andrade. He's from Cape Verde, in an African continent as well. An island, small island, not far from the Gambia and Senegal. So Andrade and Kautondokwa are both Africans. But Andrade was born in the US, or maybe he got there when he was young. I don't know. Born and bred in the US, I think. But he has the accent of an African American. So definitely he was born in the US, or maybe grew up there. Nevertheless, let's keep it real. So I wish nothing but luck for both of those guys, but it's gonna be a very tricky fight. Kautondokwa is a heavy-handed guy. Andrade is a counter puncher, a guy who waits for you to make mistake and then go, and he's a very slicky southpaw. Kautondokwa, we don't know which style is going to come up with this time around. It could be he come up to rough Andrade up, because it looks a little bit bigger than Andrade, but he looks older as well. So Kautondokwa age might catch up with him in this fight, but I still think that he wants to really make a statement. He said that he's going to surprise a lot of people. Remember what happened when an unknown Namibian went to the UK and he was seen as a cherry pick. What happened? It did wonders there. The same unknown Namibian faced Terence Crawford. I'm talking about Julius Odongo. I guess you guys know him. So this guy was unknown, and he's a stablemate with Kautondokwa. Never underestimate those hungry lions. And it is nice to see this fight happening. You know, who do I give the edge to? I will have to give the edge to Andrade because he's the more experienced guy, you know, but he's been inactive. But he's going to find it hard now to prepare for Kautondokwa because Kautondokwa is not just a guy you see on regular TV all the time fighting. You know, he's a guy which a lot of people don't even know much about. So Andrade don't know what he's going to bring to the table. It could be Kautondokwa come as a southpaw. Maybe he can change from orthodox to southpaw. You don't know what he's going to bring to the table. Because this for him is a huge life-changing experience. And he's going to take advantage of it. He's going to enjoy every bit of time of it and going to put up a good fight. And if he does, you know, fight well against Andrade but loses, I think his career will still be intact, in my opinion. So, what do you guys think? Who wins this fight? I know we all wanted to see the Demetrius Sanders fight because that would have been the more bigger fight. And Sanders, we all know he's a slick southpaw, but he failed a drug test, guys, and there is no excuse for that. So, he deserves to be punished, in my opinion. Like the video, share, comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.